The market is absolutely shattered right now. We've actually gone a decent bit of time in FIFA 22 since our last market crash, and now we have seen it at its full extent once again. It is insane what a preview pack can do to every single card in the game, not even just cards that are in packs. Everything is down. If you had made an investment, well, there's a very low chance that it's gone up. Before we get started, guys, I need to show you the OneFootball app, which I use to follow all of my favorite teams and all of my favorite leagues. But on top of that, I also turn on notifications using the app to follow all of the ones to watch in Road to the Knockout card. So I can follow David Alaba, Daniel Mellon, and all of the other ones to watch guys so I can get notifications on when they score, when they get an assist, and when they might be getting an inform. Make sure to use the link down below to download now. Now, on our account, we are very fortunate to have had zero investments. As you guys saw in yesterday's episode, we sold off our last cards, which were Renan Lodi, and we made ourselves about 50K per card. We had 8 of them, so we made 400,000 coins on that, which was awesome, and it shot us up to 4 million coins. But everything is down in price right now, not just cards that are in packs even. Cards that are out of packs. The Rule Breakers 1 went down in price. They're not in packs. They haven't been since Friday. So everybody's panicking right now. And even if you've lost coins on a card or two, it's totally all right. A lot of people have. We just got to make sure that we capitalize on the panic of others. So before we get started with the trading, guys, we're going to hop into our FUT Champ rewards, which, by the way, we were 12-5. And I forgot to give away the 3 wins. So I still ended up getting rank 3, which is pretty heartbreaking given the fact that it was my best weekend so far this year, and I still get rank 3 rewards. Pretty disappointing. But in the end, our packs have been terrible, no matter what rank we get. So it's not a big deal. Can we get a Vinicius Jr. though? We get Carrasco, and I'm not going to lie, we'll take a Carrasco. That card's actually pretty solid. He's 4-star, 90 pace, 87 dribbling. He's got good agility. You wish he had more balance, but other than that, very usable card. We'll see if we use him as a super sub or actually put him in our team eventually. And then our next player pick is going to be no Vinicius Jr. We'll take Tavernier here, the English right back. Overall, decent. I think Carrasco is on par with Alaba, who we got in last week's rewards, so not too terrible. We've also got our playoff rewards, and then also the rewards for FUT Champs, which we should have more stuff than we do right now. We should have more coins than we do right now, and just forgot to play those last 3 games. Let me know if any of you guys have done a similar thing where you just forget to give away your wins or give away those wins to other people, because that has cost me quite a few coins here, and possibly a Vinicius Jr. You never know. We could have packed him. Looks like we get Carlos Vela there, maybe. Raul Jimenez as a board drop. But that 50K preview pack, guys, is the reason that the market is down so much. They kind of dropped that 50K preview pack out of nowhere. And it just opens up the aspect that EA can drop a pack that just shatters the market at any point in time, even on a Sunday, which Sundays and Mondays have been pretty stable, especially Mondays. They've been pretty stable days for prices. And even on Mondays, you never know if EA are going to end up dropping something that crashes their price. We just opened up a 100K pack. Our best pull is 83 Angelino, and yeah, that's pretty terrible. I guess I will quick sell all of this because I can't imagine much is going for anything at this point. That's 7,000 coins on a quick sell for a 100K pack. And then we get our premium team of the week pack. Can we save it with a Vinicius Jr. in this pack? Can we get a Vinny? What's it going to be? It's not going to be Vinicius Jr. It's going to be Mitrovic, who I believe is just 81 rated. 82 rated. There's 2 strikers from Serbia in this current team of the week. Okay. Well, that's on par for the rewards we've gotten this year. Nothing special whatsoever. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, rare players preview pack. Insanity right there. Now, is this pack actually repeatable? Because here's the thing. If you ended up getting yourself enough to where it's like worth buying for 50k to just get another one, I feel like a lot more people would get it if they were like 35, 40k worth of players in that pack. I would spend 10,000 coins just to see the next one. You know, you never know what could be in it. And yeah, there's total of 5 packs in there. So if you did buy it, I believe you'd get another pick. But I don't think it's worth me buying that and losing 35k just to see what's in the next 50k pack, especially given what we saw in our pack luck just a second ago. Here's a card that I was looking at yesterday. Matt HD Gamer actually dropped a video saying Maradona might get taken out of FIFA 22. With that, it's a little bit of speculation, nothing set in stone or anything. It's just based on laws in Argentina, but people started panic selling the card just in case he would get taken out of their team or something, which I can't imagine is even legal for EA to do. And if you take a look at the price of the card, well, he's 2.1 million coins right now, and just a couple days ago, he was actually 2.5, so he's down 400,000 coins. Same thing for this one, which is about 2.05 million, also down a couple 100,000 coins. And we'll keep track of that card that has an open bid on it and see if we can get anything on the low from an open bid. But we can see even icons are being affected by this 50k preview pack, because although there was a little bit of panic, I think it was accelerated by that preview pack, and it had gone down maybe from like 2.5 to 2.3 million coins, that 95 rated card, but the preview pack brought it down another 200,000 coins. Next up, we're going to take a look at Trent Alexander-Arnold, which I think overall actually a decent card to hold on to long term, because of the fact that there's not many options to go with at right back in Premier League. And this card got all the way down to 130,000 coins, and now it's back up to 160,000 coins. There is a short recovery period for these cards. I don't know how long that's actually going to end up lasting. But we're going to take a look at FUTBIN. We're going to see the trend of each card, and I'm going to give my prediction for what's going to happen in the near future for some of these, and then I'm going to give you my favorite cards to invest in. So first of all, we've got Vinicius Jr., a card that obviously I was hoping in packing. He's 350,000 coins. And we've got to take a look at the hourly graph, because that's going to show us the real story. If we take a look at yesterday, Saturday, he was about 450,000 coins. He dropped down to 400k. I think that was natural. And then around this time is when he took a big drop. 390, but realistically, it was about 400 all day. He dropped down to 365, 363. Let's see how low he actually gets. 330, 300 flat. Okay, and that was just last hour. He's continued to drop over the course of the day, even past 6 p.m. UK. People continue to open those preview packs, and he's back up to 350,000 coins right now. If you have invested at that low point and he's now at that high point, and by the time you guys are watching this video, it should be uploaded pretty quickly after I'm done saying all of this, so it won't be outdated whatsoever, I would sell. I think for a lot of these cards, they're seeing a nice recovery, but we're going to have so many people waiting to sell these in a long period of time, more of like a hold for a couple of days, and I think those people are going to panic again here soon. So the idea is to just pick up on the next panic if you missed the first one, because 200,000 coins, maybe 190 is what Alexander-Arnold was going for. 134,000 coins last hour. He's risen back up to 163k. I think there's going to be another panic, another window to pick up these cards very, very soon, maybe within the first couple hours that this video goes up. So if you're watching this video early on, that's good for you. You should have an opportunity to pick these guys up. And Trent Alexander-Arnold's not even in packs. He went down from 200,000 coins to 130k. And I think a lot of that also might have to do with SBCs and the speculation there. I mean, it is a full storm that's causing this market crash because there's an idea that an Icon SBC is going to drop sometime soon, and that's going to be similar to the FUT Hero upgrade, except for the fact that it's going to be much more expensive. It's probably not going to be repeatable. You probably only get one, so they're not going to make it ridiculously expensive, because if they made it repeatable, they'd make it expensive, and it would also become more expensive. People can continue doing that and make the SBC fodder rise in price. So it actually has more of an impact on the market, in my opinion, when they don't even make it repeatable, just because everybody wants to go out and do it once. But if it's repeatable, you'll have some people doing it 9 times, and a lot of people end up doing it 0 times. But it's something I actually stayed away from entirely. If we take a look at 84 rated cards, they're at 2.4. 86s are up to 12,000 coins. That's pretty high on price. I think the Mahrez definitely helped these cards go up. But even during a market crash, the SBC fodder stays strong. It stays up in price. So I'm not sure if that's because people are club stocking, people are investing for Icon SBCs, people are using them in the Mahrez SBC, or still using them for the FUT Heroes pack. I'm not sure, but they have been relatively unaffected by this. And we're looking at a market now that Pogba is becoming SBC fodder. I mean, he's 26,000 coins or 28,000 coins right now. The SBC fodder is probably around 18 to 20K. He is very soon going to become SBC fodder, which is ridiculous. Same thing for Leon Goretzka. So we're only a month into the year. We're not even to Black Friday yet, and we're seeing these kind of prices. Very different territory than what we've seen in previous years. Something that we're definitely not used to quite yet. So we can also take a look at the cards that are in packs right now, especially the promo cards like Foden. 415,000 coins, and I can tell you that's not the lowest he's been. If we take a look at his price, yesterday he got down to 398, all the way down to 350,000 coins about 2 hours ago, all the way back up to 415K. And if you've kept track of him, he has been quite volatile. He's gotten down to 450, all the way back up to 490, down to 300, up to 430. So there's going to be another opportunity to buy. And I don't think you guys should be afraid to pick up some of these cards for quick flips. Don't pick up the cards that are in packs, especially as long-term investments, because, guys, it is only Monday, and we've got another 3 days of these cards being in packs. In fact, these cards, which normally go out on Wednesday, should actually be going out on Thursday. So there's going to be a big difference in the market for these rule breaker cards on Thursday than what we would initially expect, because if you take a look at the screen here, it says Team 2 is now available in packs for 3 days and 6 hours. And I think the reason that they've actually done that is because for the FUT Champions, yes, I know the current FUT Champions has ended. Actually, it might be in here as well, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Stop kicking me out, EA. I know what I'm doing. Give me a second. Okay, so Season 1, there we go. That's what we want to click on. These rewards come out here in 2 days and 20 hours, which means that these rule breaker cards are going to be in packs when everybody gets these 100K packs, and it might be worth me going to the next division and getting 2 jumbo rare player packs. It might be worth me just jumping up to Division 3 if I possibly can in the next 2 days. I only need to win 2 games in a row. Easier said than done, though. So everybody's going to be packing a lot of those Rule Breaker 2 cards, and I can expect the market to actually see a little bit of panic on Wednesday again. And I just don't see the Rule Breaker 2 cards being good investments over the course of the next 72 hours. After that, we should be pretty solid to hold on to them for a couple of days. But you also have to consider, as my light goes out in the background, you have to consider that the Black Friday promo is coming, and we're seeing a market crash today. We're going to see more market crashes coming soon. But you have to admit, we've seen a pretty stable market over the course of the last couple of weeks. We started this year with so many different videos on market crash after market crash, and the last videos for Trading to Glory, at least the last 10, have all been investments that are going to work this week, investments that are going to work this week. You're going to see a shift back to that market crash theme because the prices are going to be much more volatile. They're going to be a little bit more shaky, and I wouldn't hold on to a very expensive team, bar it might be kind of late at this point, but if you're buying an expensive team, I would just keep an eye on the prices, make sure you're selling weekly, buying at the good times each week, selling at the good times each week to minimize the amount of losses you're going to make on those cards. My team right here, I thought I got Dembele at a pretty good time at 36K. He had just dropped down from 50. I thought, okay, you know what? He's dropped 14K. That's solid. I'll pick him up now because I waited for him to drop. Well, after today, he's gone from 36,000 coins down to like 20K. So I've already started losing coins on him. Raheem Sterling's going to become SBC fodder. Pogba's untradeable, but he's going to become SBC fodder. Chow Many, I just picked up for 27K. He's going to drop another 9K. I'm going to make profit on Mukiele just because I bought at a great time, but I could have sold at 85K at one point. Now he's 65K. Upamecano. Oh boy, I don't even know if I want to look at this card. 72,000 coins. That's probably still making me profit, but he was up to about 90K. Davies for 29,000 coins. I cannot even imagine what an 82 rated card seen today. He is now 13K. Unbelievable drop in price on some of these cards. He was just 26K yesterday, so he has halved in price. He has dropped 50% in his total price. That is an insane drop. And let's be real, I'm not too worried about losing minimal coins here on my team, when in reality, as long as we are making profit with the cards that we buy, that's the important part. So the cards that I'm mainly looking at are Rule Breaker 1 cards. I really think that those cards like Trent Alexander-Arnold are going to be really, really solid flips going into this week, especially after the drop that we've seen today. But you don't want to pick them up right now as I'm speaking. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, he'll be back down into that panic. And I'm not going to be holding on to the cards for very long. No matter what I invest in, guys, it's going to be quick flips. That's what you've got to focus on for the next couple of days. Buy at that low point. Try to get in at the perfect time. You might be off by a few minutes. You might be off by 5 to 10K per card. But at the rate that these guys are going up and down, you could be flipping these cards like we've been doing our weekly flips, okay? But doing it every 2 to 3 hours. You could be doing it multiple times a day, literally making absolute bank on them. You just got to get in at the right time. We've shown the graphs for these cards. There are so many opportunities to get in each day. Foden at 460, went back up to 600. Foden at 520, then gets down to 450, back up to 490. Down to 390, back up to 430. I mean, even at that tax, you're making at least 10K per card. And we're looking at the averages, okay? We're not looking at what you can snipe for and sell at Tech Avion for. Today, he's gotten down to 350, and we can already see 410. I mean, that is so many opportunities to flip that one individual card. You could focus on a single card, which honestly, if you find a card that works for you, that might be the way to go. Di Natale, 788K. He was like 100K less like an hour ago, right? 680K. Now he's 780, right? Wait for that next opportunity on him too. And I would honestly look at the popular players on FUTBIN. These are the ones that are going to be the most volatile. These are the ones that everybody's going to be flipping or buying, selling, buying, selling. The ones that are going to have the most panic are going to be the cards that are on this list here, because that's what most people are looking at. So those are the ones that I would stick with. Vinicius Jr. 350. I think we looked at him, right? 360. Got down to 300, so I'm going to wait for the next panic on him too. If you guys take a look at what happened to Informs last week, there was actually a really, really nice rise out of packs in the week before. Really, really nice rise out of packs. So, like the Upamecano card that I just showed you, I want to show you his graph because he was in packs last week, okay? And he's down now because of the market crash. But let's show you the trend that he saw going out of packs. That's when we picked him up, right about here. I think I got him for like 77K. Maybe I bought him on Monday. he rose all the way up to 87,000 coins. I actually was able to sell some at 90K. He's from 87 to 65 now. Not actually a terrible investment. Let's see what the lowest point he was. About 57, so he's recovered a little bit as well. I could see him recovering a little bit more. It's one of those cards that are just really, really, really easy to link, really appealing with 83 pace, 84 defense, 83 physicality. And what hasn't really dropped a ton is his ones to watch card, or I guess it has dropped and just recovered as well. But his ones to watch card has also seen a nice rise ever since his inform went out of packs, because yes, he got that huge increase in price when he went into being inform, but ever since he went out of packs, he's gone from 200K all the way up to 260. Now back at 240. He did go down to 210 during the market crash. I mean, we've definitely missed the first wave. Okay, but I wouldn't suggest getting in on a panic buy as these cards are rising now. I think there's going to be another panic sell or two during today, and that is what I want you to take away from today's video. So if you guys did enjoy, if this video helped you out, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. In the end, I'm probably going to be looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm going to be looking at Foden. I'm going to be looking at Upamecano. I'm going to be looking at maybe Vinicius Inform if there's an opportunity to get in on him. I might even look and try to get myself a more expensive card that's been panic sold today, because those cards, the really, really good ones, it's not like they're going to be outdated anytime soon. I don't have to worry about that. They're still going to be very, very usable as time goes on. But if you're going to pick up an icon, just be wary. Icon SBC coming out soon could have an impact on those prices as well. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.